Hello guys. So in this video, I'm going to share some of the statistics of the current layoffs in the US market and in the Indian job market, basically pointing to the tech industry. This video is mainly for people who have been recently laid off or who think they might get laid off due to being on a bench period or due to being on a no project period. And any of the students who have recently been passed or graduated from their master's or bachelor's degrees in engineering, this is also for you. And if anybody who's enrolling themselves into engineering degrees, this video is also for you guys. I attempted to make this kind of a video, and I did not do that because I thought that situation might get better. There will be a lot of new jobs and opportunities coming up for the people, but I don't think that's going to happen. 5 years from now, there will absolutely be no jobs which there are at present. You know, 10 years from now, we used to have jobs like standard core jobs, core IT field jobs like .NET developer, Java developer, database engineer, Azure developer also, SAP developer, Oracle developer. Like the theme was that prepare one skill, you're set for 10 years. Nobody's going to change you. Nobody's going to touch you. Just keep on doing the certification, OCA, OCP, and all those. Now the times have changed. Now it is expected for an engineer to know everything, to be a full stack. He or she should know everything which you can imagine, from Azure to .NET to web developing to Angular to everything which you can think of. And that is not possible. That is not self-sustaining. So a lot of news are there which is in the market pertaining to India. You can check yourself as well by simply typing Indian tech layoffs, and the data is very open for all the positions. I'm not going to go into the higher levels. I'm going to talk about the comprehensive lists. There is also a TechCrunch site which shows the comprehensive list of all the layoffs which are happened, which are continuing as well, and there is no sign of stoppage. The data could seem a little less, but it is silent layoffs. The data could not be highly accurate because people are leaving their jobs as well due to salaries and all issues. So the core issue is the job titles have changed and job titles have been similar. Back in those days, we used to have a job title like application support staff, application senior software staff, like a title which will tell you that this is a staff person, this is a senior person. Now the titles have completely changed. Now the title have stuff like senior 1, senior 2, senior 3, manager 1, manager 2, manager 3, and staff 1, staff 2, staff 3. Okay, like it's not that you are a manager now, okay, you can relax. No, there are several degrees to it and you still keep on working. So the market is overly saturated, and this is due to the result of the mass layoffs. Now, for one open position, if you're a recent graduate, forget about getting a job in this market right now. I'm not trying to dishearten you, but this is not the time where you will simply apply and the people are going to call you and yes, you can come and join the company. No, that's never going to happen. Maybe you're lucky it could happen, but no. For one position, there are at least 20 to 30 qualified, overly qualified candidates. There are. How are you going to get that one position? What are you going to wear? How are you going to stand out? What are you going to speak? So competition is fourfolds. Not only that, there is around a lesser number of positions for a top position for a principal software development or a senior software development. The positions are very, very, very less. It's like the situation is saturated. There is no next position. The next position is just layoff, and the people who are seeking any position which is a senior position, the outlook is really messed up. The job titles are not clear, salary descriptions are not clear. What's being told to be done is different from what actually you will have to do. What actually you will have to do will comprise of multitudes of things with extended time limits. You may have to work for 14 to 15 hours. And even while you work on that, it will be a new tech. And there are always 15, 20 people ready to take over your job. And you will be on a PIP, performance improvement program for you, little boy. And forget about being a junior developer. There is there is no more a title by the name junior developer. We used to have a title called junior developer and then a senior developer. It was expected that junior is going to be treated very nicely by the senior. He's going to have an upper hand. He's going to take care of him. That theme is gone. There is no loyalty. That's bleak. 5% maybe. On the verge of collapse. It's not there actually. So forget about being that junior developer who will just get the chance to do it. Internship you can be. The situation is such that half of the domestic engineer talent is unable to find the work in any other situations. So, what you are going to do in this situation? It's a real troublesome time that you may have to do something very, very drastic to improve your chances to get a job. And it's kind of a situation where it's going to fail. Even if you secure a good job, you'll always, every day, no matter what skill you do, no matter what skill you do, no matter what certification you acquire, the risk of getting kicked from a job is increased maybe 5 times. Its situation is no more the same while it was. So you can try to get a job which is in a slightly stable environment, not in a tech field, because job is not going to be stable. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What kind of developer you will be? Tell me. What developer you will be? You will be a .NET developer. You will be a Python developer. What do you do? What will you do as your? What will you do? Everything. All the code is available in through GenAI. AI is going to write all the code for you. Do we need the same amount of people now? No. How will they keep you then? How will they keep such a huge load of students who have passed from the college? What positions they will do? Even if there is a minor position, what's the chart for their growth? What kind of fake situation they are going to create for those little kids who are graduated from college? They will live for the next 10 years in complete darkness. They'll get cheated because the next path is not clear. It was not the same long time back. No, it was not the same. Yeah, Stack Overflow was that at that time. You used to like search little snippets of code and type it there, make little bit of adjustments. You actually have to learn everything, every part of thing. Even if you are a Python developer, you have to absolutely learn and practice beginner level and advanced level, make notes, and then you are going to work on the computer. That's the situation. Now you can simply copy and paste, do the website development. Companies are not investing heavily in huge infrastructure and all. Streamlit can develop one big beautiful website can be developed through Streamlit in half, 25% of the time and effort and money with somebody who has no knowledge of web development. Yes, that person can do. This alarming situation is worst for anybody who is going to seek an H1B visa. I know you are an Indian, you are going to go to US. Yeah, you're going to spend 35 lakh rupees and whatnot, and you will hope that you'll get that job. That's not going to happen for you, sir. No, sir. It's not going to happen to you. You gotta have a new job in 60 days. It's more about the government policies as well, which it's a forced situation, but there is no solution to it. There's no solution until the next 4 years. Yes, if whosoever gets elected, whether Trump or Biden, the situation won't change. It will go to a downhill. Start saving your money. Prepared for getting laid off any day. Any day. You'll get a text, you'll get an email. Don't feel surprised. There are other things which you can do in your life. Nothing matters. If you have a family, start building situations where you have an understanding with your family that such situations can arise. Have a talk with them. If you do not have a family, do not try to have a family at least for the next 5 years. Yes, sir. You cannot have a family in this time. It's a big collapse. Bill Gates is gonna win. Anybody of those traits are gonna take over things. So yeah, to check out these nasty numbers, I'm not going to open each one of them. It's not something which is very, very clean and nice. But the tech workers for America, the statistics are really shitty for them. It's all red. And same situation is going to arise for Indians and other countries as well, because a lot of market is dependent on the American infrastructure and economy. The reliability and tech is inclined toward that. So this is shocking, and the job market will not have a reversal. There is no way. There is no way out to have a reversal. There is no way to go back. We cannot go back. We cannot go back. We are already ahead now. We are already ahead. We cannot go back. What are we going to do with the population? What kind of jobs you will do? Are you going to sell things? Well, yeah, you're going to sell things for food. That's not going to happen. The inflation is going to take care of those things. If you are thinking that you're going to do a mega jobs, no, sir. Inflation is going to take care of that. The cost rise, the bonds, bank rates are all going to make sure that the things which you are thinking are going to be cheaper and okay and substandard quality for you to maintain a lower standard of life are going to be increased. Yes, it is. That's what is happening right now. Check the market rates of any product which you find in 3 years have been doubled, more than doubled. From a bagel to a cup of coffee, it's doubled. Very, very few things are there which are not touched by inflations, dependent on the country. So the only kind of jobs which will be there forever is going to be jobs which are done by hands, carpentry, plumbing, electrician, fixing things, fixing cars, making things from hands, gardening, anything which has to be done only and only through hand, and which a robot cannot just do it. I mean, it can still do it, but why do you want to do it? Situation like that. So try to think on those perspective and have a futuristic mindset in anything which you do. Don't just take it easy. Don't just keep it like, yeah, it will happen. Whatever will happen happens with everybody. No, that's not. Don't keep that. Just think of the time of COVID. You were all by yourself. Okay, you were on your own. Nobody was there for you. That's the same time right now. It's gonna keep going on. Whether you make a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a marriage or something like that, you are on your own. There's nobody taking care of you. You yourself have to take care of yourself. You have to manage everything. Stop going to parties, and of course, I don't think you guys are dating and all these days. All right.